Hello, and welcome to another Bootleg Buster episode. If I could call, we're on our 51st episode. Yeah, on the 51st episode. That's what Bootleg Buster Toys, customized bootleg figures, shall we say. Anyway, today's subject is, of course, Gorillaz as superheroes. As you can see right in my picture right above there, drawn by moi. Anyway, two of these figures I've already reviewed, which is, I think that one or that one maybe. No, that one especially, but not that one, of course. But obviously, because I reviewed it with this particular one, DMC Man, but we're not going to review that today. Today is a special feature because recently, last Friday, if I can recall, on the 23rd of October, surprise enough, number 23, their newest album came out. The Music Machine album came out with 5 or 10 of their tracks that was on the YouTube channel. But anyway, I did this not only for the sake because I'm a huge fan of Gorillaz, and the 31st of October, this character right there, Noodle, is going to be 30 years old. Can you believe it? Wow. A cartoon character getting older. Wow. But anyway, let's start from the left to the right. On the left is the Patriotic Bat, I like to call it. It's based on the comics Unmasked exhibition. As you can see, that character at the background is basically that character, but in figure format. As you can see there, that's Russell, the drummer from Gorillaz, as the Fantastic Four character, the Thing. In the middle, of course, it's the lead singer Stuart Tusspot, or 2D as Spider 2D, based on the music video from Rock the House. And of course, on his left, you got Murdoc Niccals, Satanist from Days Player of Gorillaz, as the Rock the House guy, or himself as Rock the House, when dodging all those balls in that video, Rock the House. And of course, far right, it's little Noodle herself, made out of duct tape and wires, anyway. But let's just skip to the chase and call the details, anyway. Mind you, this figure right here was made at least 2014, yep, and still yet the gloss is still not dried yet. Can you believe it? It's still sticky. As you can see, there's some stick marks and stuff like that. I used coat matte, I think it was, or gloss matte, I think it was. Mind you, I don't know why is it when I gloss these figures, they would have to leave the sticky feeling on the back. I don't know why, because before I glossed it was just good enough. But I want to keep it rich and healthy so it won't be scratch or go yellow. But lucky enough, it hasn't gone yellow. You can see some few yellow. So if I go closer, there's a few yellow kind of how can I say, markers. You know when you paint gloss stuff, it will go yellow rather than white. That's it, white yellow. It's one of those things, I guess. That's why I hate coat matte. I don't use it much anymore. I use the Montana spray can gloss matte. Yeah, gloss matte. Yeah, or matte gloss coat by spray paint. Yeah, and so yeah, this was made out of a 2-layer chicken wire. Sort of something like, think of it as this in my hand right now, but 2 parts, but twined together. As you can see, it's a bit twined like a spider web. It's like that, but I try to make it like a skeleton. Yeah, 2 chicken wire joint together, make like a skeleton kind of figure like this. And I put either milliput or super sculpt in it, and I put it in the oven to make it hard and dry. And of course that's it. Yeah, or milliput for the detail. As you can see, there's a milliput. The head was milliput, the hand was, the foot was, and also the belt, the utility belt, the hands. Head was milliput, but the whole was done by super sculpting and baked in the oven to go dry. The kit was made by foam fabric, yeah, as you can see here. The details was acrylic, yeah, all painted acrylic. All details done by Sharpie marker or some sort of thin drawn marker, especially the mouth and the nose, yeah. But unfortunately coated in a disgusting coat matte, which is still sticky for at least, how long is it? 2014 is? Let's see. Almost 16 years. Gosh damn, 16 years. It's still not dry. It's disgusting. If anyone knows of how to dry gloss matte, please put it in the comments. I'd like to know. Anyway, on to the next thing. Still sticky, bloody hell. And this is Russell Hobbs, the drummer of Gorillaz, as of course everyone's favourite thing from the Fantastic Four. Mind you, in my Instagram, I think, or maybe in DeviantArt, shall we say, I did a fan art based on this, where Russell becomes like a superhero type character. This was made out of, at first supposed to be like an Iron Giant kind of figure, like Russell Hobbs' Iron Giant, but it didn't turn out that way. So I kind of improvised by making like the Thing. I didn't think it was gonna work, but as you can see, it's made out of oil-based hard dry glue. That's why I didn't paint this one. It's like as it is. But I made out of also the same chicken wire like this, as so, but I made it thicker. And also I made out of newspapers with the interior. I hope, well, I kind of hot glued, sorry. As you can see, it's covered in foil. So what I do is like, I get chicken wire like this, make it like a humanoid figure out of this, cover it with newspapers, and cover it with kitchen foil to give that hardness, to keep it rigid. And all of a sudden I cover it with clay or milliput, or in this case, duct tape for the arms, and also air dry and clear for the body. I'm trying to do techniques to make toys because I used to make it out of cheap bootleg busters. I mean cheap action figures, which I still do, but it's like in a time like this, just make it out of scratch if you can. Yeah, the back cow was made out of a leftover milli part. The head was made out of course air drying clay, oil based air drying clay, or sorry brown air drying, not the grey one. Sorry. Arms was duct tape, shorts were duct tape, all duct tape. Yeah, as you can see here. Back you see SAP Toys, and you also see Gorillaz, the fan made Gorillaz. Because when I see Russell, I kind of think of him as a big hard dude, of course. Not a very horrible guy, but sort of like a big, like a bulking type guy, yeah. So yeah, that's it. All the stuff was drawn in Sharpie marker, yeah. All this done with Sharpie marker. Painted in acrylic, paint eyes, yeah. Acrylic red hat, eyes. And yeah, Sharpie for the G part, not 4, but G for Gorillaz. And duct tape for the shorts. And duct tape, and yeah. There you have it. Russell Hub as the thing. And here's my most favourite of them. I wish I could just touch it with dry hands, man. I'll use different hands, okay. Is of course my favourite lead singer, Stuart Tusspot, aka 2D from Gorillaz, obviously. And Spider 2D. Because this was based on his appearance in Rock the House. If I recall, if you see his normal face, in the Rock the House video, we have like a t-shirt that says Spider-Man's or just Spider's face on it. And we keep rocking, rolling from these snooker balls until he gets hit in the groin or whatever it is, yeah. But basically it's like, what if I made him look like Spider-Man? Because in the original storyboard of Rock the House from Gorillaz, Jamie Shuler, the artist who created Gorillaz, drew 2D and a Spider-Man. Well, I wish I could see that. It's like, what if Spider-Man was a superhero type of thing? I mean, so what if 2D from Gorillaz was a Spider-Man type character in the video, but they made him just like wear a t-shirt Spider-Man it, so whatever. So this is kind of like my response to that I like to see him in a full costume rather than just his face and his hands shown. I did it in almost the full character. And also in the back is the man himself, Jamie Hewlett, signed my action figure. Can you believe it? In 2017, yeah. Just before I went to Australia, just after I've watched these grand Gorillaz. It's amazing what the future can do for you. I'm thankful I got that signed. Thank you, Mr. Jamie Hewlett. You're the greatest. And that's it. Spider 2D, Jamie Hewlett tribute. Just done 2014. I got signed 2017. Can you believe it? Time goes on. People, time goes on. Anyway, this was made out of chicken wire. 2-layer chicken wire, yeah, and super sculpted, yep. Just the same technique for that, but this was much more better because no gloss and no sticky marks, thankfully. I didn't use gloss in this because I didn't want to do that same as I did with that one. At the same time, the head was done by milli part, face. Because no, the hair was done by milli part, not the face, but the arms, that's it. These, that, the hands, and the hair was done by milli part. Everything was done by super sculpted. Baked in the oven for 15 minutes and it's hard work. And lucky enough, it would make it stand, which I'm thankful. Doesn't fall off. See? You can stand, which is good. All painted in acrylic paint. Some of them in Sharpie mark, especially due to like the webs, the shoelaces, and the stars, and the clothes crease, yeah, the eyes and the mask, all done by Sharpie marker. And also, I think that was done by, yeah, that's done by acrylic. That was done by acrylic, not Sharpie. I mean, Posca marker. Yep, yeah, all acrylic. Some of it Sharpie. Yeah, the star was done by Posca, but not the black details. Yeah. That's it. Here it is, Spidey 2D, whip. And also here's my second favourite of all of them, is Murdoc Niccals from the House video, before he starts doing this funky videos he got. Yeah. This was somehow, I don't know what maybe decided to do, maybe because I had so many chicken wires, I thought, let me just make some toys out of the chicken wire figures I make. Anyway, this was kind of, I figured I decided to do it, but just challenge myself, just like I do for these ones, just challenge myself if I can, to the best I can, to my limits. Because I have to admit, doing this was quite hard, especially the helmet part, it's done by foam. And doing helmets out of foam is not easy, people. It's not like you can vacuum foam or make it out of an old bottle cap, whatever it is. It's just, you've got to have faith in yourself and know how to do it. I'm not going to pull it off, even though I should do, but or maybe I can, but I'm afraid it won't go back on. So I'll take it out. Alright, see, like I said, I'll take it out. Oh gosh, see, I'm having a hard time, sorry. Okay, I'll just leave it as it is. It looks like it can come off. I'm gonna be afraid to take the tab off. Okay, sugar. Oh gosh. That's it. Yeah, lucky with it. Like I said, I'm afraid that this is gonna rip out. It looks like it's gonna be ripped out soon. I'm not careful. Here it is. He is. This ain't bass player himself from Gorillaz. The shoulder pads, I can take that off too if I want to. I could leave it on there. That's great. This was made out of chicken wire again, newspapers and kitchen foil to make it rigid. And this is made officially out of air drying clay, the same material for that. I painted it all in green acrylic. And some things were in Posca, head was in Sharpie marker, as you can see probably, yep. Posca. What's this? Basically, it's like it's all acrylic, all Sharpie detailed, and all Posca marker drawn detailed. And also all the accessories done by cardboard and foam. Yeah, just done by foam, as you can see here. And hot glue to keep it together. Boots done by acrylic as well. Foam. There's a hot glue gun. This is not really elastic to it, so it's attached to it. Yeah, same with that bit. Foam, hot glue gun. But not the accessories. You can see here. Let me take it off. I can't take it off. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's off now. This is made out of oh, this is made out of, yeah, this is made out of foam and cardboard. Yeah, brown foam, red cardboard. Yes, it. Shoulder pads made out of foam. That's it. I painted acrylic. I did use sharp Posca marker for this, and also acrylic for the white stuff too. Yeah, and Sharpie for that, for the laces. Here he is, almost butt naked, and his butt. Ooh, naughty, naughty. Yeah, what are you looking at? Yeah, you know, let me put it back on. It's my most favorite because I want to put some more joints to it. The only thing is you can't really, yeah, you can play it. So I can make it play a bass guitar like do do do, or hold a bass guitar like that. That's so like that, yeah. Do, do, do. The only thing is it can't move outwards like that. So it has to be up and down, like he's shaking his hand or whatever it is, yeah. And also his leg too can be sort of like, so yeah. If I'm lucky, you might even do the splits if I'm not careful. Oh sugar. Maybe not a full split, but kind of like a halfway split, like horse stance, yeah, or horse stance or tiger stance, you could say, yeah, you could do. Anyway, let's put the helmet back on. Another one. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh. That's it all back on. Good. I hate this helmet. That's why I said this helmet was hard to do because I didn't know how to make a helmet out of foam. It's the first time doing it, and maybe the last time I ever do it. Or maybe do something better. As you can see, some of the hot glue guns coming out. Where is it? Excuse me for the camera angles because it's very sick. So, here it is. Murdoc from at the house. And last but not least is, of course, Noodle. We can do karate kicks. Naguri, naguri, nadi, nadi, naguri, chop, 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 jai jokai. Maybe wonder what the hell am I saying? It's basically a Japanese term saying punch, punch, kick, kick. What's game of death? Gorillaz bites. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, going back to what I'm saying. This is made entirely out of duct tape. No plastic or clay was used to this. Made out of two-part kitchenware like so. Made into a humanoid figure. Covered it in newspaper. Covered it in kitchen foil. And covered the whole thing in duct tape. That's right. This is 100% made out of duct tape, people. No plastic or clay was ever included. Or maybe you want to call it plastic for duct tape. Duct tape oil. Let's give saying that. Anyway, helmet was done by kitchen foil. Hair was done by duct tape. So was the body and skin and clothing. And like I said, this was a homage to Noodle in the Game of Death of Gorillaz Bites. And also, the best thing I like about this, it's very movable. It can be sort of, you could do it. Now this one you could do a split. That's it. More than the Murdoc one. You do splits. You can move its arm if you want to. I should have demonstrated on that one too. That can move its arm too, if you can see right here. It's clobbering time, but no problem. It can't stand, so that's the only problem. So I have to hold like, I have to hold it. But this one, funny enough, this one I can make it stand. If you give me a minute, I'll give you a demonstration. Forgive me, folks. All right, I did it today. All right. Oh, sugar. Well, its articulation is good. Articulation. You have at least. You could do multiple articulation. Even the head can turn too. Oh, sugar. I think I snapped it. Oh shit, I snapped it. Yep. Yeah, you make a mistake. But anyway, this was supposed to be based. This was supposed to be done before the 31st of October, because in this month, 31st of October, this cat is going to be 30 years old. Can you believe it? She was born 1990, 31st of October. Well, that's it. It's all my Gorillaz homemade superhero team, you could say. Who knows, I might even turn it into a music video. Just keep your eyes peeled on CHEAPTOONS on YouTube. Here's when you left, back Patriot, based on the comics Unmasked character in the background right there, illustrated by Jim himself. And mind you, I was going to turn that figure into that particular character. I may do in the future, who knows, because I don't know, because time is so fatal these days. Time's never on your side. As you can see, this comics Unmasked was done, Art and Anarchy in the UK was done in May of August. May to August 2014. That's why I think I did that character and that character, because look at this, the British Library. Good stuff, good exhibition. Anyway, going back to what I'm saying now, this is about Patriot, based on, of course, the character in the Comics on Mars exhibition leaflet. Russell Hobbs as the Thing, or Thing Russell, call it, yeah. Lead singer of Gorillaz 2D as Spider 2D. Bass player of Gorillaz as, of course, Murdoc himself as what the house. And of course, Little Noodle as the Game of Death Noodle, or Bruce Lee type Noodle. That's it. Hope you like it. Consider this my Gorillaz Avengers Justice League team, or Gorilla Avengers. That's it, yeah. It is. And also, if you like what you see, please subscribe to our channel, or just keep watching on Instagram if you can. Thank you. Goodbye. And also, here's the image of it to homage it. Yeah.